Probably one of the most important things that, from an owner standpoint, from a salon, is that over time, the past probably 12 years, I've seen so many stylists throwing color away and it going down the drain. And it always come to my mind, I said, there's got to be something. You know, I think about the waterways companies and thinking, how do they clean the water to make it more safe for all of us? But what I really liked about Green Circle is that that was one of their focuses, is that they really wanted to try to have a cleaner water system for the planet.
Yeah, that is amazing. Yeah, that is amazing.
Also, another thing I think is really important for me, just from in the environment, I travel a lot, and I just see so much waste, period, just from people, just from in airports.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing. Yeah, the bottles and the trash.
And then over time, I've started to notice, because I'm really a pet lover, you know, an animal lover. So I've started to notice over the time that through the news that talking about this one island that has this collection of plastic. But it came real for me when I started to notice the animals were dying, and then they would actually open the animals up, and they were just all plastic. That's what they've been injecting.
That's absolutely heartbreaking. So that was one of the drivers for you, really, like that's what pulled
That's what really pulled me towards that way.
Yeah. Well, I can't thank you enough for the initiative you're taking, and it makes me really proud to be a customer and really getting my hair done and feeling like we're making positive differences. So I was super excited to hear about Green Circle Salons and the program. So I can't wait to dive in and tell the folks more about it. So that's why we're here today to talk about what the Rocky Salon is doing. They recently joined Green Circle Salons.
Correct.
Which is a program to do all of these amazing things. So I know when I was here and listened to the presentation by Green Circle Salons, I was amazed by the impact that the beauty industry has. I mean, it's like 877 pounds a minute of waste.
So much.
It's huge. It's huge.
So
a
much.
minute. I had no idea that hair, goes to landfills and creates a methane issue.
Tons of it.
I didn't think about it. I think of it, hair being organic, it breaks down. But when you think about that it's in plastic bags, it doesn't have access to air, etc. Yeah, I mean, it causes an issue around methane. So the fact that you all are doing away with that now, and so now you're actually creating a solution.
Exactly.
Like for oil spills.
Yeah, another one is that we're using is, before we used to use the remaining portions of the color and just throw it down the drain and not really think twice. But the more that we're educated, we're learning that a lot of this goes back into our water system. And so now that we're part of Green Circle, we're able to knowing that they collect that product and dispose of it correctly. And what I think is really successful about their idea is that they break down each article and tell you what the article is going to be turned into or how it's going to be used. I think that's what's important, because you can actually picture it being used again.
And so now Green Circle Salons takes the hair.
Correct. And they create a boom, which is used in the ocean to absorb oil spills. I think that's really, really awesome.
Yeah, I saw a video of the comparison of the traditional oil boom for oil and the one made of hair, and it was actually the one made of hair soaked up more. It's amazing. I didn't know the hair could do that. And
neither did I.
And they were also going to make it into like bioplastic, biocomposite bins to reuse at the member salons. So lots of great options with hair, which I had no idea it was even an issue.
Yeah, and then another one is that they're using the foil, and whatever residue was on that foil, they're incinerating it, and that action is creating power.
That's insane. That's amazing. Yeah, so
the
all the color, whether it's the color, the excess color, and then also the stuff that's in the tubes.
Exactly.
They take it out and they
incinerate it.
And I think before that they even take out the water, the liquid part of that, and then they clean it before it goes to the waste streams. And so what's left is what they actually burn and create energy. So they're pulling out water, cleaning it, and sending it back to the waste stream. And then what's not cleaned, the chemical part, they're actually burning in a safe way to create energy, which is huge. And then there's also ash they create to help
cover the methane.
The landfill.
The color trap is also another good one, that they put the color in a bin, and then the color is again incinerated, like you said earlier. But as opposed to just throwing it down the drain and getting into the water system, now we know that it's not going to. And I think we need to be aware of
protecting the water system. Is also the fact that you now see all the chemical product there, the colors. And so everyone at the salon is becoming more aware of the waste.
Yeah, so now we're able to not just mix a whole big batch. Now that we see the amount that goes into the color trap, makes us think twice about how much we're mixing before a client comes in.
Yeah.
And I think that overall just saves too.
Creates a huge new level of awareness.
Yeah, it's a ripple effect.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Exactly. So now we have 4 canisters, and each of those canisters will have different items that we're using. One would be the metal, another one is the color trap that we talked about, and then our HVAC system collects all the hair for us
That's
as well.
amazing. So it makes it super easy for you.
Really easy. All we have to do is
Yeah.
put it in boxes and they come and pick it up for
That's
us.
amazing.
We just have to separate it accordingly.
That's huge.
Yeah, I think everybody needs to do their part, especially when you go into the beauty industry. You don't think about how much is wasted, but when it's put out for you in different canisters and you see it, it's a lot. It's a lot. I think an easy way to start with that would be maybe recycling your foil. You know, instead of just throwing it in the trash, maybe have a separate container for that. And then once you see the amount of foil you're collecting, then you can maybe branch off into other things and hopefully join Green Circle. I think that's a really good way to keep that momentum going without you having to do too much changing to your lifestyle already at work.
Well, like we were talking about, right? Like they do a lot for you.
Exactly.
You literally set it up and they take care of what happens to the chemical, what happens to the tubes and the hair. I mean, they go off and work with a lot of partners to make all those things happen, right? So they make it easy for you.
Super easy.
Yeah, which
Super
is
easy.
huge.
It's a no-brainer now.
Yeah. So the philosophy of the Green Circle Salons is make beauty beautiful, and I love that.
That's good.
It's so
Powerful.
It is powerful.
It
It's
is.
simple, but it's true. Like, but what does it mean? I mean, basically, by joining Green Circle Salons, like Ron King's salon has done, basically recovers and repurposes 95% of what would have been waste, of beauty waste. I mean, and this is just amazing. So from hair to hair color, color tubes, foils, and more. So there's so much waste.
And it's growing. It's getting more and more things that they're able to recycle. So this program is a really good one. It's going to keep evolving and hopefully getting more participants on it.
Yeah, more salons can just, it can be a ripple effect.
Exactly.
The
And that's
more-
what they're trying to do, and I think we're part of it.
Yeah, you definitely are. Yeah, and we are by sharing this. And so if others, how could others make a difference? And I would definitely say me as a salon customer, as I don't know what the percentage is of people that get their hair done, but I think it's probably a lot.
I think it's high.
Yeah.
I think it's very high.
People probably get their hair cut once in a while or get their hair done in some ways. So it's definitely, a great way to make an impact would be to talk to your stylist, talk to your salon owner, and tell them that it's important to you. I'm so thankful that y'all watched today and learned a little bit more about what salons can do to be more eco-friendly. And let's keep doing everything we can to stay aware and support businesses that are making positive differences for our environment. So find the salon online if you'd like, ronKingBeauty.com. Thanks for watching, guys. Go Green!